Okay, so it's Monday, it's the start of a new week, and so I thought to myself, what better time than now to make a video about all of the things that I just didn't have time to react to last week. We've got a really big show coming up. We've got everything. We've got Amber Heard.
Es increíble.
We've got Eminem.
Nothing is happening.
And Meghan Markle.
I'm just thrilled to be back in
A
it.
whole load of different things going on today. I know what you're all thinking. You're thinking, Danny, thank you for all of the hours of entertainment. You're probably going to write that now in the comments, which helps with the algorithm. But at the same time, you're probably all thinking, Danny, you're going to burn yourself out. And, you know, honestly, thanks for your concern, but you're welcome. This is my expressive outlet. I'm an artist, and at the end of the day, if I don't get these things off my chest, I just...
Sometimes there's so much beauty in the world. I feel like I can't take it.
In the shirt, I can be you, to be near you for a while. I'm fine, you see? Let's go.
Es increíble. A mí me encanta. Llegó aquí y me dijo, no, qué bonito, ¿no? Es increíble.
I'll tell you what's increíble. All of the crazies, all of the personality disorder gang end up speaking Spanish. Hilaria.
Mareada.
Meghan.
Hola Latinoamérica, soy Meghan Markle, Rachel Zane de Suits.
Now Amber Heard.
Yo viví con este guión, este papel, esta mujer en mi mente por años y años.
Well, that's not too bad. A couple of small mistakes, but she's only been here just over a year. Give her a chance. Yes, I am defending Amber Heard again. Still get flack from the videos I made last year about her and Johnny Depp. I only defended her a little bit from all of you Johnny Depp crazies. Look, Amber Heard is not perfect. But there are tiers to this. She's not anywhere near as bad as half of the other people that I cover on this channel. She's all right.
My dog stepped on a bee. We went to the vet.
Look, Amber Heard may not be the most stable woman in the universe, but I just wanted to bring a bit of balance to the party, you know? Everyone's just so obsessed with Johnny Depp. He can do no wrong with his 14 mansions and his $30,000 a month wine habit. Don't worry, I learned my lesson. Anyway, I stumbled across a little clip from an interview with Eminem. He's 51 years old now, but if you think that he's turning into some sort of puffy-faced, irrelevant old boomer, think again.
Talking about Trump, I get too flustered in my head, and the shit that I want to say, there's too many things I want to say at once.
He gets flustered. Too many things I want to say at the same time. You're Vanilla Ice. I mean Eminem.
So sometimes I start talking and I'm not able to convey the message the right way because I just get flustered and frustrated.
Flustered? Frustrated? Not able to convey the message? This is Marshall Bruce Mathers III, the king of rap and roll. Didn't you sing your way out of poverty in Detroit, Michigan, with your happy little rap songs? Now you can't find the words to convey your message.
Watching him play to his base that thinks that he cares about them, and it's actually the people that he cares about the fucking least. If you're talking about his core being, you know, a majority white middle class.
White middle class? Who the fuck do you think's listening to Eminem, Marshall? Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
What I don't understand is how in the fuck do you feel like you relate to a billionaire who has never known struggle his entire fucking life?
Oh dear, Marshall's getting flustered again. Look, it's not my place to drag Eminem into a deep philosophical debate. That is not what we do here on the Daniel Boland Show. Nothing deep or meaningful or even helpful will ever be on the Daniel Boland Show.
Who's Daniel Boland?
But I would just say this. Surely Eminem, a white rapper, is the first person who should realise that resonating with a particular group or a person, an individual, isn't always necessarily dependent on shared experience. Is it? Right.
It's the calm before the storm right here.
Wait, how was I gonna start this off? I forgot. Oh yeah. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Should I drop it on Donald Trump? Probably not, but that's all I got till I come up with a solid... Got a plan and now I got a hatchet like a damn Apache with a tomahawk. I'ma walk inside a mosque on Ramadan and say a prayer that every time talks. She gets a I'ma stop. But we better give Obama props, cause what we got in office now's a kamikaze that'll probably cause a nuclear holocaust. And while the drama pops and he waits for gay.
And to think that that's the same man that serenaded a generation about, you know, keeping you cool despite your palms being sweaty and mum's spaghetti. Anyway, I'm sure that a few days ago you remember this photo of Meghan Markle coming out in which she didn't look her best. Well, the lady in the photo with Meghan had this to say about the whole thing.
I got a message from a girl telling me that people were tearing Meghan Markle and I and the photo to shreds on X. Appreciate her for throwing that out there. I signed up for a Twitter account. I do not tweet. I do not Twitter. I just don't. I feel like it has now become the new like trolling, cyberbullying bullshit website. So I don't even mess with it. And she wasn't wrong. I received messages from people saying how effed up it was that I would post that picture of her, how effed up it was that I would doctor a picture of her, that I'm being paid by the Brits, that I had somebody reach out to me about doing an interview to see how it would be meeting her, how my time was meeting her. Y'all need to let a fucking woman live, okay? I deleted the picture because I felt so bad that people made me feel so bad.
Now, normally, this is a subject I wouldn't get into, right? Criticising pictures of Meghan. It's a little bit too girly for me, okay? But I have to say, this video response of the woman who was photographed with Meghan in that fateful photo, it did surprise me quite a lot, and I just want to briefly explain why. Okay, I was fully expecting that woman to come out and defend Meghan from all the haters. How dare you talk about how she looks, you're pathetic, get a life, all that kind of thing, which I, by the way, would be completely on board with. I think people are a bit petty sometimes, and they're putting the photo up of Meghan and saying, oh, Ozempic face, and sure, I had a laugh. I used that photo as the thumbnail for my last video, because it was a bad photo, and we like to make fun of Meghan and whatever. But there are people who really obsess over these tiny details, and it isn't my thing. But I found it really interesting that what this lady was saying was not that at all. She wasn't talking about the Meghan haters. She was talking about the people who supposedly defend Meghan, right? Writing threatening messages to her. How dare you put this photo out there? You've doctored it. You're working with the Brits. We've got such a bad reputation as Brits, over in the States. It's 2023. Get over the War of Independence, America, okay? Stop casting us as the sneaky, slightly gay guys in films. All right? We're sick of being typecast.
Congratulations. We're so happy to have you here because you are one of our Power of Women honorees. You are one of our alumni. And we're so thrilled because this is a night that is about supporting women and the idea that it's important to do so, especially in the entertainment industry. Why has that been so important?
Sounds important.
For you to have that support and to give that support back.
Oh. She's kind of looking a bit hollow and gaunt. Almost as though she's experienced some kind of rapid weight loss. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares about that, Danny. Jesus.
Oh gosh, I mean, this industry is just so special, and you see how many women use the platform that they have and just channel it for good.
And thank the merciful God in heaven that they do channel it for good. Can you imagine if the women over at the Variety Women of Power Award were to channel their platform for evil? That'd be a right nuisance.
And I think as the more we support each other, it just amplifies the work, amplifies our community. I'm just thrilled to be back in it and to be able to sit in this room, be in such good company tonight, and also to focus so much on how it's the crossroads of entertainment meeting philanthropy.
Not gonna lie, that is one of my favourite crossroads. The one where entertainment meets philanthropy. Classic crossroads. I'd say it's in my top 3 crossroads, along with Crossroads, the soap. They should never have cancelled Crossroads again. And then my other favourite crossroads is the one where meaningful conversation meets action.
Game changer. So, really close to my heart. It's going to be a fun night.
It's going to be a really good time because it's full of women whose art has inspired us all this year. But I will say, I'm sure you've probably noticed that a certain show, Suits, has become a phenomenon yet again on Netflix. 45 billion minutes have been watched. 45 billion as of this week. We just found out 24 minutes ago that is the number.
Who's counting?
But literally, who's counting? What do you think is behind this renewed love for the show? Why has it become such a phenomenon again?
A combination of morbid curiosity and hate watching.
I have no idea. It was great to work on. Such a great cast and crew. We had a really fun time. I was on it for 7 seasons, so quite a bit. But it's hard to find a show you can binge watch that many episodes of these days, so that could have something to do with it.
I don't mean to nitpick, but we're living in the first time in human history where people are having anxiety attacks from the choice paralysis. There are so many things that we can binge watch on our multiple devices wherever we go at any time of day or night. I just realised I said in human history, which I know is redundant, but that really annoys me because I know that the comments are all going to be, unless I say this, all the comments are going to be, oh, human cows watching TV series on their smart devices, are they? Yeah, like that time I said 4 a.m. in the morning, and you were like, oh, I was supposed to walk 4 a.m. in the afternoon. Oh, fuck off. And now that voice as well, I wish I hadn't done that voice, so.
But good shows are everlasting.
Well, that's what you're doing now. You have now come into Hollywood in a producerial capacity.
What did she just say? Somebody tell me in the comments what she just asked her. You've come to Hollywood in a what? A processorial capacity. A processorial? I don't know what she says, but I need to know because it's driving me mad.
What is inspiring you, and as you're kind of looking to make these new projects, what is the thing that is, driving the work that you're going to put out into the business?
Well, of course, money, but mainly power. I sure hope she channels her platform for good.
Things that make people feel, I was going to say good.
I was going to say good.
Things that make people feel, I was going to say good, but it's more than that. Things that make people feel something, right? And things that make people feel, I was going to say good, but it's more than that. Things that make people feel something, right?
How many of us feel battered?
Things that make people feel something, right?
Right.
And feel a sense of community, but we have so many exciting things on this slate. I can't wait until we can announce them, but I'm just really proud of what we're creating. My husband is loving it too.
Yes, I'm sure he is. I'm sure Harry's loving every minute of this wild ride, and well, I certainly am. And if you've enjoyed today's video, give the video a little thumbs up and share it everywhere. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one, I guess. Yeah. Bye.
Hello.
How are you guys?
Hi, Matt. How you doing?
I'm well. Good morning.
Never a dull moment.
Oh, no.